Hi guys, it's your girl Hawaii Nani coming to you with a quick vlog of the night. Personally, I wanted to talk to you guys about some things that is going on in the world in the news today, and it's really been hitting base and home with me. And I just looked at an article here that's in my local home, well, not home, but that's in my state area. Just got through watching a video of a young man. I heard about it actually, but I never just got through watching the video of it today. Of a young man who who is disabled, that was bullied a couple of days ago at his school. He was born with cerebral palsy and stuff like that. And he's 14 years old. And so older, maybe a couple years older than him, a boy, about 6'5" or something like that, jumped on him and beat him up. Now, just last week we had this girl, may she rest in peace, Amanda. She committed suicide due to bullying, but in different circumstances. But still, it wasn't as much as a difference as her getting beat up physically, but getting beat up mentally. On the inside, she was being harassed by different people, had to move to different schools in order to try to get her life back. And then instead of that happening, all the stuff was taunted with her at her other schools followed her. There were harassments by older men, but in this situation here with this young man, this is a disabled child who was bullied by an older student who called him retarded and other things that he's afraid to go back to school. His mama's finally speaking out about it. It took all up to 2 nights to find a video about this young man. What hurts me and saddens me is that I have 5 boys. And I'm asking God Almighty to put protection around all of them from now until they're older. And no, that's all I can do. But I can teach them right from wrong. Now, my 5-year-old son hit a little girl yesterday. I don't know what it was all about or whatever, but I did get into his case. And I told him that you don't hit a girl. And if it was something different, like if somebody hit him, now I told him if somebody hit you, you hit them back, it's self-defense. Don't go hitting somebody on purpose because you don't like that person or whatever the case may be. I know peer pressure can be such a real hard thing in life. But a lot of times these kids come up, the way they're coming up and being brought up today, it's hard to say what they're thinking when they go to school and be around other students. I tried not to be around a lot of people that were mean and ungrateful, but I was targeted for being picked on and said things behind my back. But as far as physically and things like that, there wasn't very much of an altercation with people. But they did talk about me and they called me names and stuff. They didn't say it to my face. They said it behind my back. Well, I still kept my game face on. I still always kept a smile. My personality was always outgoing. I didn't care about what the other person thought of me because I was going to school for a reason, and that was to get my education. And same as this young man. I've been hearing about all this crap on the news about kids getting molested, kids getting killed, all kinds of stuff. Kids committing murders, committing suicides, bullying, cyberbullying. I've been hearing all about this. As I stated in one of my videos, that we're living in our last days. It is so outrageous right now of what's going on in this world. It's hard to put a stamp on it, guys. And we all know this as adults. Now, I come to you all the time about different stuff. But this time, I'm coming to you about this situation, about what are we going to do to prevent our children from being involved in being attacked or being involved in attacking someone for any stupid reason. I worry about my children. I worry the fact that they're going to school and these kids, I mean, right now, they're okay. You know, they're okay at this point in time. They're okay. And as I said beforehand, there's a lot going on in this world right now that we can't even control our kids. We can't even control what's going on behind it. You know, that's why I don't want my kids on the internet, if I can help it. Too much. My oldest boy, he's 9. He's the one I told you guys, who also is disabled with autism. Now, that's not a physical disorder, but it's a handicap. Okay? The thing I'm saying is, guys, we need to pay more attention to what's going on around our children at all times and what they're doing. I'm not saying go and be Detective Inspector Gadget or Detective whoever. I'm just trying to involve doing more parenting and educating our children on cyberbullying and suicide and all these things about what's wrong, what's right. I know that my kids are not perfect, and they know. See, I personally want to teach my kids right from wrong, and I have one child that's he's 5 years old. He's a very hypertensive child. He likes attention. Now, as a mother, it's very hard to let your kids or have your kids grow up in today. I think my mom worried about us growing up in, other times, but today it's worse than what it was back then. Things were bad back then. Gang violence was really bad, but today it's about kids doing things to kids and adults doing things to hurt kids. The sickening things, okay? The molestation, all this crap that we're seeing in the news. These kids getting molested by oh my God. I seen a video yesterday on YouTube about Lovely T.I. She mentioned in a video about a young 10-year-old boy whose coach anal raped him. Mother came in there and hacked his ass up when she heard her child screaming. And I tell you right now, guys, this is the most sickening, outrageous crap that's going on, and Lord have mercy. Guys, if you are a strong believer in God, it's time to put up our prayers, start praying on things. Like I said, there's a whole lot of things that I like to talk about. I know that I need to talk about, because there's a lot of things that's clearly, we need as parents that, love our kids. We need to start doing more things, more action things, and things need to be done. There's another thing that I wanted to mention about the video that she showed, excuse me, about a couple who was having lewd sex in public at a restaurant in Florida. Wow, Florida. Florida has become the center of all evil right now. I am not far from Florida. I am in Mississippi. But it's making me have really second thoughts of visiting Orlando, Florida, Disney World, or any parts of Florida for that matter. No offense to people that are Floridians. I ain't got nothing against you. It's just the state that you live in. The place is full of evil right now. I'm not saying not just Florida alone, but there's other places that need Jesus too. Detroit. Y'all need to get together. Police. If you can't handle or do your job, take care of the matter, why do you honor a badge? I'm not saying that you're not doing your job. because most of you are just completely thugs yourselves. Majority of you are, not all of you, but some of you. Some of them are just completely thugs, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie, because they got them here too. You get a badge, their head get big. They think they think they're the president. They think because they got a gun and they carry a badge, they think they can harass and torment people. But when you got people like these sickos out here, like these molesters, who go to jail for what, a year, 4 months, 2 days, and get out, get a house. Motherfuckers like myself trying to get a house don't have that type of record and would never do nothing to hurt a child, nor my husband, and we can barely get a house. But they get motherfuckers that is out sexually molesting children a fucking house. I don't see what's the point in that matter. That's nasty. They don't deserve no house. Honestly, I'm not saying that to be mean, but I'm telling the truth. Why would you want a sexual predator living next door to you? I'm sorry. There's no healing for those people. In my opinion, I think they need to send them bitches to Iraq. Let them be in part of the war. Let them be shot up and killed and molested, gang raped, whatever the case may be. Hey. What did I say? Sorry about that, guys. He's in and out. But on another note, there has been so much violence, so much stuff going on in the news. 2012, wow. I am scared to find out what 2013 is really going to be like, and I pray to God to see it. And I know that this has affected a lot of people, all the stuff that's going on with this world. But I'm going to post the link below of the article on the young man in George County. Go check that video out. You hear his story. Read it. Share it. Get the word out there. We need to stop all this stuff. This shit has got to stop. And I want to send my prayers and condolences to the family of to Amanda Todd. God bless you, baby. May you rest in peace. You are a beautiful young lady. There was no need for... Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect at all. And then I say this to any young lady, not just her, just all you ladies who are dealing with issues. If you are a teenage girl and you are having problems dealing with depression, you have people picking on you, talking about you, or belittling you, get help, honey. Don't listen to them, because I tell you right now, don't let this or anyone alienate you from your life. Life is too short. Don't take your own life, because what they're doing is because they're saying things to make you feel different or feel out of place. It's because their asses feels the same way about the things they're calling you is about themselves. They're belittling you because they feel trashy themselves. Don't let anybody do that to you. Don't let nobody tell you that you're nobody. You are everybody. God made us all. You are God's beautiful child. Don't let nobody tell you that. Don't listen to that. If it got to a point where it's getting too worse, seek you some help. Because it's sickening and it's disgusting to see these people doing this to hurt people, because their lives are shit. Now, if they were saying and doing this, apparently they need to get their shit together. Need them to have a seat and get their shit together. You can walk away from violence, but if you have to defend yourself, so be it. Now, the ladies that I'm talking to about self-esteem, I've had that problem, low self-esteem. And I still have that problem, but I'm not gonna kill myself, because God did not give me that. He made me His own image, and my husband loves me unconditionally. I mentioned to you before about my ugly teeth being in the shape that they are. It doesn't stop me from picking up a makeup brush and getting on video camera and showing you guys what I can do with makeup and what I can do with photography. Does not change on the person or who I am. I'm still going to smile. Depression is not going to beat me. Let me beat me. The devil is a lie. He is not going to let. I'm not going to let him win. No. And don't let the devil win. No matter what your religion's beliefs are, if you do believe in God, talk to him. He's always listening. I guarantee you'll get an answer. If you don't get an answer by voice, you'll get an answer some type of form, fashion, or way, because he works in mysterious ways. Now, I want to say this to all of you ladies. No matter what you're going through every day, trust God. Let go, let God. I know there is a God, guys. Y'all got to see what my last video I posted about. This guy came out. Yeah. Sorry, guys. This guy came up to the store and how here, get out my room. Thank you. Came up to the store and he sat and he was waiting on me. Okay, he was waiting to do something to hurt me, and I might be wrong, but that's the impression that I was shown mentally and physically. In my mind, mentally in my mind, I was given a vision that was what he was up to. He was up to something no good. You don't pay for a penny pincher here. A penny pincher is free. Okay? As I stated before, ladies, if you have been in a situation, whether you want to try to get out of a situation, please talk to somebody that you are comfortable talking to. If you have been in a situation where you cannot get out of, find the Bible, Matthew 6:33, and I'm going to state it. Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. That's Matthew 6:33. And if I'm not about reading the Bible all the time. I'm not perfect, but I know God is good all the time. He was with me that day. He protected me that day, and I thank him for that, because he wasn't going to let the devil get me. And I don't know what I would say or do right now to try to make anything better if anybody has been down in that situation. Ain't nothing I can do to change it. But I could do try to help you guys to try to prevent it. Protect yourselves. And if you're in school and you're a young teenage girl and somebody, or a boy for that matter, if somebody's trying to bully you or pick on you, you don't let them win by hurting yourself. If you have talked to your parents, let somebody know who cares. Please, don't go and do nothing stupid to hurt yourself. Again, let this be a lesson, guys. Cyberbullying, bullying in general is wrong. It's evil. As far as all the other things in the world that's going on, right now we got so much high tensions with the debates from Obama to Romney. I honestly don't care, but I am not into talking about politics about it, because I don't want to get into people's opinions about Obama or any opinions about Romney or whatever. The thing about it is, I want to keep myself away from that. I mean, all good and stands to each his own. I'm not going to go there because I'm not into politics. But I am going to go into this. Stay safe. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys check out the link below. Again, I'm going to post the link below to the little boy who was attacked by a bully a couple days ago in George County, Mississippi, aka Lucedale, Mississippi. Go ahead, check that link out. I'll be back with more on vlog number 2. Bye, guys.